Hey guys, so today I'm filming a few videos, so you'll probably see this look in a bunch of my project updates, but we're going to start off the day with my Project 5 uses update. So in this little bin, I just kind of throw in everything once I've used it 5 times, and we're going to talk about it. I have a few honorable mentions, I guess, that we'll talk about at the end. They're products that I've been using, but I don't quite have my 5 uses on them yet. So it's kind of sneak peeks of what you'll be seeing in my next update. So I'm going to pull those off to the side. So first we're going to talk about the products that I have used 5 times. So we have my little notebook here that I keep track of everything on, and let's pull it up. First, the most exciting, in my opinion, is this Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Into the Blue. This is a really pretty blue that shifts purple. I do have it on my lids today, and I've worn this in quite a few videos recently. This has been in my Project 5 uses like since the beginning, essentially, and I finally have gotten the 5 uses on it. I finally found a way to wear this that I really like. Now, I wouldn't go out of my, wear this every day. That's just not what I go for on an everyday. But for filming videos, I think this looks really good. And even, for going out at night, which I'm clearly not doing, I really like this. Now, it is drying up a little because I've had this for a while now. It's still been less than a year, I believe, but I did add a few drops of my Inglot Duraline, and that helped it out really well. And yeah, I really like this, so I used this 5 times. Now, I don't think I'll really be reaching for this much other than filming or going out, but maybe as like a liner. And I'll share what I've been pairing this with. Now, this is the Bad Habit Supernova palette. Now, this has 3 uses on it. So this will still be in the project to get 2 more uses out of it. But this is what the palette looks like. It's a dupe for the Natasha Denona Lila palette, I believe is what it is. Sorry, I have a hair on my lip. Got it. And like today I have on this shade. Well, I started with, let's do this in order. So I started with my matte cream, right? And then I used Zenith in the crease, and then I put Red Giant also in the crease, which is actually a shimmer shade. And I have been enjoying that lately. I'm not one to usually put shimmers in the crease, but I really like how it looks on camera. So yeah, that's what I did. I put Red Giant in the crease today. And then I put a little bit of Aora in the outer corner up into the crease, and then oh gosh, Andromeda, I don't know how to say that, this vibrant blue, violet, purple on the lower lash line, and then Cyrus on the inner corner. So that is what I did today, and I really like it. I did a really similar look with this where I put a lot of Nebula in the crease and lower lash line as well. So I just changed it a little bit today with Spirit, or with Aora, not Spirit. But I've been really enjoying this palette. And there are some neutrals in here too as well that, I think that color is really pretty. I really like the Serious shade. I've been using that on it as an inner corner. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to do a more neutral look with this next time. That has 3 uses. So we will jump back to what has 5 uses. My mom is now on the phone, so sorry if you can hear that. I have this eyebrow pen. This is the Billion Dollar Brows Microblade Effects Brow Pen in Dark. I have mixed feelings about this. My notebook keeps falling. So, the first time I used this, I really liked it. Second time I used it, it felt like it was completely dried out already. So like I would shake it up and everything and try to get it going, and it would just take a really long time. I don't have it on today, but it would just take a really long time to go on. And let's see. See how that's like, it looks like it's dried out, but you can build it up. Which is crazy to me that it's like already kind of drying up. But when you do get this on, it looks really good. So I just wish that it wasn't as like dry. So I don't know, maybe that's something that I can use up pretty quickly. So I don't know, I don't think I would purchase that. That was in a BoxyCharm. Next I used, this isn't in any order, I don't remember the order that I finished them, but this is the Becca Glow Glaze Stick from in the Skin Love collection. That's what that looks like. This is a cream highlighter stick. There we go. And I just, again, use this as a cream highlighter stick. I really enjoyed using this. It's more oily than I would like. It kind of feels a little bit sticky, but I mean, that goes away once you put powder on, but it is a little bit thick and sticky. Let me swatch some of the other things. So this is the Stila shadow. This isn't going to swatch great because I have to build this up quite a bit, but there's that right there. And then I do want to swatch a couple shades from the Supernova palette. So this is that violet purple that I can't say the name of. And that doesn't swatch great, but I have it on my lower lash line and I think it looks really pretty. And then we'll do Red Giant, which is what I have in my crease. Just a nice magenta. And then we will do Cyrus, which is that inner corner shade, which is across the bottom right there. So it's like a nice pinky inner corner. And I've been really enjoying this palette. Okay. Again with Becca, I have the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I really like this. This is cool. The powder itself works great, but it does make your skin feel wet, which I think is kind of crazy. At first I thought that I didn't really like it, but it is very cooling. And I do like the little mesh net. Well, it's underneath, but there's like a mesh net. I don't want to open it because there's powder and I don't want it to go everywhere. But yeah, it makes your face feel like it's wet, which is kind of weird because usually you're putting on powder to set down the foundation, which makes it feel more dry because the foundation was, I don't know if you're catching any of what I'm saying. I feel like I'm distracted. Anyways, this is cool and I liked it. I also have a mini of that as well. Alright, we have two little face primers. These are very similar products. We have the Wander Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. This is a really like runny product. It's almost like an essence, and I think it's fine. It's not anything great. I wouldn't buy this. It came in a BoxyCharm, but it did leave your skin really glowy looking. So I used this as a primer. And then I also used this Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. 5 uses got me down to there, so I think this could be gone pretty quick if I were to focus on it. This is in the shade Rose Quartz. I mean, it is really pretty. It did leave a really nice like rose and gold glow to your skin. I don't think it really did anything like priming wise. It's more like a liquid highlighter that you would kind of put under your skin, but it's not going to be like, it's not like a highlighter. It's just kind of to give you an overall glow. Yeah, but for hydrating, I don't think it really did much for hydrating or for priming. It was definitely more just for illuminating. So there is that. And like, I can't believe how much like got used up in 5 uses. That was crazy. Okay, another primer. This is an eyeshadow primer. And this is the Sephora Tinted and Cooling Eye Primer. I don't know why it's a cooling eye primer. That doesn't make sense to me. But this is like oh, it's in the shade Shimmer Nude. It's just, let's see, it's right there. It's like a goldish color. Now when I blend this out, it goes to essentially nothing, and it just leaves some glitter behind. This is okay. It's not anything that I would like go out and like sought after, but I mean, I have it, so I'll use it up. And it was okay. I haven't needed to wear eyeshadow all day, so I mean, it was fine for filming videos, but I didn't test it for like a long period of time. Next, I have the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Radiant Concealer. I really like this. This is in the shade Fairest. I used this to spot conceal, like I have some breakouts around my mouth, and I also used it as like an all-over face color, so I would just put some on my cheeks and up on my forehead and blend it out, and that worked really good too. It's a little bit light for that now, but I never use concealers just like under my eyes. I'll either use it all over my face or just to spot conceal, or just to add extra coverage, usually on my cheeks because they can get pretty red. But yeah, I don't really ever just under eye conceal like a lot of people do. It's just not a step that I need to do. So I do like this for the way that I use it. And yeah, again, all this stuff I used 5 times already. And then the last product I used for 5 times was the Gold Dust Highlighter Palette from AS Cosmetics. And this is what it looks like. Really pretty. This was from Shop Hush before it went under, and I really like this. These shades are stunning. Now, I didn't use this one a ton. This is PJ. It's a little too dark for me now. It's like straight up gold. But I got a ton of use out of Like a Lady and After Hours. So that's Like a Lady, and that one is After Hours. They're just a little bit lighter. And then I also used the pink one, Penniless. I used this one at least once. And I really liked these. I wore these in my, oh, my foot is falling asleep. I wore these in some of my videos where you could tell I had like straight up blinding highlight. That was from this palette. They are a little bit more powdery and like thick, but that is just because it is a cheaper formula. But I tend to like cheaper formula for eyeshadow and highlighter, not so much for bronzer and blush. But for eyeshadow and highlighter, it essentially becomes just straight pigment, which I do really like. So I used that 5 times. Alright, that's everything I used 5 times. I have a few like honorable mentions, like I said. So this is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I've used this 4 times, so I have one more use before I talk about it in my next video. So that's all I'm going to really say about this for now. We'll talk about this more then. And then I have the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Think Flamingos. And I've used this 3 times, and so far I do really like it. And then lastly, I have 3 ColourPop Super Shock Shadows that I've all used 2 times. So we have this is actually a cheek, but I use it on my eyes. This is in Felicity. Again, I will talk about these more in the next video. And then we have Haze and IRL. So that is everything that I have 5 uses on right now, and there'll probably be another update coming within the next month. All that stuff is pretty far along, and then I do have some more things that I didn't pull out that have been getting use as well. But that is everything that we have to talk about today. I hope you liked this video, and definitely stay tuned for some more project updates. See you guys!